And take 2 of the first round. This is TNR versus paperboat. Zerg versus Protoss.
Yep.
I am toliveanddie. This is Agent, and being joined here by Agent Fatality.
Hello, hello.
On a Wednesday night. And everyone's just relaxing tonight, you know. Everyone's getting excited about the coming week.
Yeah. Holiday season in full gear, you know.
That's right. Most people are either on vacation or will be on vacation next week, or out of school, or will be out of school soon here. So you know, just exciting times, good times. Of course, you know, 2 holidays right in a row: the New Year's holiday and Christmas holiday right next to each other like that. Makes for good times. All right, in the bottom left we have paperboat, our red Zerg.
And in the top left, in the blue, the Protoss TNR.
TNR, I wonder what that stands for.
You'd have to ask.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm curious. So Whirlwind, a very large map, as you were saying before paperboat dropped. So I'd really like to see how these players utilize it. Protoss can really take advantage of it. Hide proxies everywhere, all over the place. And Zerg just has so much room to run, so I'd like to see how both of these players really utilize the map. Seems like our Protoss player is putting the pylon in the back. I'd like to see what he makes first. A lot of people are using this in-base pylon just to hide their tech, hide whatever they have. But it does look like the Protoss is going to go Nexus first.
Yeah, and the Zerg is going pool first before the hatchery, and that was at 15. And you said the Protoss is going Nexus first?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, okay.
He put down the pylon right when he had to, and then yeah, just saving up a bunch of bank.
Okay, the Zerg is going to scout the Protoss first, so that may be an issue because the probe is not going to scout the Zerg for a long time.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that shapes up the beginning of this game.
Yep. We need to see TNR put down his first tech building. May it be a forge or a gateway. I know the whole point of putting the first pylon in base is just so you can hide your tech, hide the timing of your forge, hide the timing of all that, but he still just opts to put the forge down in the front anyway, so. Paperboat, on the other hand, he's got 4 lings on the way. He could put some pressure. TNR can actually finish this wall with another building if he scouts it in time, but that probe there is just waiting just in case.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking to Poner because he was forfeited by his first round opponent because he was over 10 minutes late. So I just asking him to ask.
And so Zergling's about to get in. The cannon is not finished, but the wall is. That probe is actually going to die before the cannon finishes. And these 4 ling, yes, they're not going to. This is not the end of the game by any means, but it's super annoying.
Yes,
those lings can snipe any probes that come out of this natural nexus, which looks like, oh no, he's just gonna go straight for the nexus itself.
Yeah, he's just gonna go right for the nexus. Oh, there he goes. He goes over for a probe now. 2 probes come out. Oh, the cannon is just in range.
Yeah. But still, that 1 ling is gonna be so annoying.
Yep, he's gonna be able to get in here. Well.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, he should not attack the Zealot. He should scout and stuff around first.
And the probe tries to be a hero but cannot get enough down. On the other hand, paperboat getting 3 hatcheries before getting both gases. And 20 lings on the way. He's going to put some big pressure on TNR right now. But without speed, I'm eager to see how he's gonna do this. The probe actually goes into the base, sees all these lings, and
Yes. Well, at least he should have seen those Zerglings. They just ran right by that. In fact, another probe is on it. Oh, I'm sorry. The Zealot is out here in the middle of the map, and now the Zerglings are going to chase after the Zealot and probably kill it. So slow going for the Protoss right here at the beginning of the game.
oh yeah, and that Zealot's about to get surrounded, and that's not cool. Not even only getting one Zergling, so 100 minerals for 25 minerals. It's a pretty good trade. Second cannon's gonna go down for TNR just to defend, but as we see in the Zerg base, he doesn't want to end this. He doesn't want to wait for the mid or late game. He's gonna try and end it right now. He's got a Baneling nest, 7 Banelings morphing. He could hit this neutral supply depot and be able to run in if TNR doesn't put down a good force field. And here goes those Banelings. It's gonna hit the
It bust down the supply depot. It took out the Zealot.
Oh my gosh, that was just bad timing by paperboat. He attacked before speed was done, so actually he couldn't get those lings out in time, and now he's just force fielding him out.
Yep. 4 sentries here. He cannot get into that hole, and he lost a lot of Zerglings and Banelings there. I mean, look at those workers. Units killed. 35 units killed by the Protoss now to only 5 for the Zerg. This pressure is not doing anything.
Yeah.
At all.
He's dedicating all of this. He hasn't made a drone in a while, so this is as close to all in as it can be. Yes, he has his third base down, but those larvae are just for units, and TNR just needs really good force fields to block this off. That was not a really good force field.
Yeah, that was not. In fact, as Zerglings get in, this could do some damage in the mineral line.
Quick warp in of a couple of Zealots and a really nice surround on those Lings actually saves it for a while, but Lings are just going to continue streaming in, and TNR just doesn't look good right now.
Wow, the Zerglings are still streaming into the natural. Here they are at the natural, attacking anything they want. Are they still in the main? No, they're not. Oh, actually, yes, they are still in the main. They're being surrounded by probes right there. There's still Zerglings in the natural, which are in range of the cannon, and they get taken out. So finally the aggression has been dealt with. But meanwhile, here's some more Zerglings going to try to run by. They run right by 2 Zealots. Wow, run by right to 2 Zealots. 5 Zerglings have gone in the main base. 2 are going to... Yeah, the Baneling is morphing. He's going to try to aim for the mineral line ASAP.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. Buy time for those Banelings to finish, and make sure that he doesn't get caught. TNR... He's got it, but here comes those Banelings, and
crash. Oh, okay. That was
wow.
all right. That
was not a good hit. That was not a good hit at all.
Yeah, I guess so. 11 workers killed though by the Zerg and none by the Protoss right now. So.
Yeah. But at the same time, you have to realize that paperboat dedicated all that larva to his Ling pressure, and right now he's only a harvester ahead.
What do you think, Spire? Spire for the Zerg. What do you think?
I think it's a good call. Just noticing TNR's units. He's got Sentry, Stalker, or Sentry, Zealot, and Immortal. So not too much mobile anti-air. He could just run in, get a lot of probe kills, get out, and instantly have a huge lead. Because he is on 3 base, and he does have enough larva to get to that point. But my only issue with that is TNR. He's doing that really scary Immortal timing. Yes, it's a little delayed because of the attack before, but just because it's delayed doesn't mean that it's not potent. And 4 Zealots are in that Warp Prism that just came out. They're gonna do some harass on the natural. Spire just finishes, and 9 Mutalisks are on the way.
Wow. Sorry, I'm sorry everyone. I'm trying to take care of something. There's just been what happened is Poner was late, and meanwhile we have a drop. Zealot dropped in the natural.
Drop surrounds the Queen, which is really nice for him. No more injects, especially since that Queen just had some injects. mutas pop out, and TNR is actually going to respond to this really nicely with cannons at the natural and main mineral lines. And his army is much more stalker heavy, so that's going to be mobile enough to deal with these mutas that are about to come in promptly.
Yep, they're flying northbound, so they're going to try to harass the main base of the Protoss. And let's see what they do. Oh, they turn around. Okay, they're just going to gather themselves right here.
Yeah.
And they were going to head to the main. Let's see where they head here. They're going to head due north. Fly into the main and attack some gateways.
Yeah, he's massing a lot of mutas, so this is the Ling muta strategy from our Zerg player.
Yep. Meanwhile, the Protoss has to change his strategy into Stalkers since these mutas are out on the map, and therefore he is making a whole bunch of pylons. He's going to put down probably, how many gates does he have? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 gates. What's this going back here? Oh, this is a Twilight Council. He is researching Blink, so there we go. He's switching his play into Blink Stalkers. Good idea.
Yeah. What's hard about this is it becomes very much more micro-intensive, yes. I mean, going Blink Stalker, you have to blink at the right time to get enough kills. He's getting that Templar Archives probably for that Storm, and yes, he upgrades that right now. And he has to be spot on with his awareness.
Yes, he does. I'm looking around the Protoss base here. There's only one Overlord around this Protoss base. So that's kind of interesting. He's not, the Overlord spread isn't all that. I guess he's holding his Overlords in different places around his base.
Oh, drop in the third.
Oh, drop in the third. Ooh.
And big Zealot drop. Oh, that's gonna take out the hatchery easily.
Wow.
And that's actually a big kill for TNR. Oh, will he be able to kill it?
No, he does not.
Oh, jeez.
He saves it. He saves it with 322 hit points. The mutas got there just in the nick of time to take out the War Prism and the Zealots, and that's a lot of mutas in the air. Look at that. That is what? There's 16.
That is 21 mutas.
Yep, that's it. 21 mutas.
Yeah. That's.
He has 25 hotkeyed, so I don't know where the other ones are. Somewhere.
It's so unfortunate for TNR because if he waited a couple seconds later, +2 ground just finished, and he's getting +3. So that drop could have actually killed it if he waited a little bit more.
So there was a Templar Archives put down somewhere because he does have Archons.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
It's in the main, right next to the gas. On the
top. Ah, there it is. Okay, there's the Templar Archives. So he does have Archons on the field. So he will be able to deal some splash damage to these mutas. Does Archons deal splash damage to mutas or not?
Yes they do.
Okay, good. So there is going to be some splash damage done to these mutas with these Archons. He does have a bunch of Stalkers. These Stalkers do have Blink now. He will have force fields for the Lings. Once he gets this army together, it's going to be Muta-Ling, you think? Just a straight up Muta-Ling?
Muta-Ling, and then what's scary about this right now is that he looks like he's transitioning because he's getting those missile attacks. So I'm kind of curious. Infestation Pit, maybe those are just for infested Terrans, but Paperboat is by no means in a safe position right now. He is, he's got pretty much an all-in army. You can't engage a full Protoss army with just things in mutas because one storm and half your army is halfway dead.
Yep.
So what you have to do is exactly what he's doing. He's poking, he's prodding to get in.
Yeah,
making TNR adjust and
so notice what he's
forcing him.
Yeah, so notice what he's doing. He has a Zergling at the third of the Protoss, so he'll know when the Protoss wants to expand. So right now the Zerg is like, okay, I have him contained a little bit, and he's not moving out. So I'm just going to hang out until my force gets to where I want it, and then I'll feel more a lot more comfortable. But right now it's just this Muta-Ling, and eventually what he's going to do is probably sacrifice some mutas and some Zerglings to get some other tech later on.
Hive tech is going down. Those mutas are actually attacking those third, not cancelled.
Right.
A good blink, but these mutas will have free reign into the main.
In the main.
Oh, big storms.
Almost.
That was very close.
Yeah, he can blink across that gap. By the way, there is a way to blink across that gap. He just did not decide to do it right there. But if you can build a building there next to the gap, you can blink across. Or I'm sorry, a pylon.
Yeah.
Or whatever you need for vision, you can blink across that gap. But he just did not decide to. Instead, he's moving his army. The Protoss moving army down in front of the main of the Zerg player now.
TNR is just done with it. He's gonna go straight for it, and as he should. He has a really strong army, really strong upgrades on his ground forces, and here we go. The Lings just will counter everything, and despite how much damage TNR does in this fight,
we have a run by into the natural and a run by into the third. The Nexus was cancelled at the third, and now he's surrounding the cannons.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the natural, he was getting kills in the natural. He has 14 probe kills right now. Those were taken care of by the cannon. They did not kill that last cannon in the natural.
So here we go. A lot of spines going up, and this is where those infestors are crucial because they're not meant to kill this army. They're meant to buy time so those Lings can finish off the Protoss. Lings will get a run by, but there are Stalkers back there to defend. More Lings are coming up, and this Protoss army is just barreling down the neck.
Yep.
Here we go.
They took out the third base. The third base of the Zerg already, and now they're looking for more blood, and they're going to drive right into the forest of spine crawlers with this army. Ooh, a fungal.
Yeah, big fungals are going to hold that on the ramp, but he has to make sure that he does enough damage before he can engage with these Lings and mutas.
So, what does Guardian Shield do against fungals? Anything?
It reduces the damage, I believe.
Okay.
But not by much. And TNR just got way too antsy. He attacked before he was really ready,